Hi everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story Nomad, episode 2 with me, Sid, and I have progressed a little bit since we moved on. We've got doors, because I went over that way and found a couple of ruins. Nothing overly exciting, a few basic bits. We've got some malachite, which is actually pretty good, but the problem is I can't break it because I've got a hammer. We have got some cassiterite. We've got a very small amount of cassiterite, and we've got currently 12 pieces of copper. Because food is becoming a little bit of an issue actually, because I've stayed in things. We've got 7 days now. We're on we just entered day 4. So we've got quite a lot we need to achieve. Now I did realise that I'd missed some bits and pieces, so there's another pick hill going over here, and what I have been doing is, let me get my torch and go and stabby that down. What I've been doing is I've been sifting sand, and I have been sifting these bony soil blocks. So at night when it's oh bugger, yes of course, it's raining, isn't it? Yes. I think I should have somewhere abouts do I not have a fire starter? That's surprising, I thought I did. Okay, I mean it's not a problem, you can soon get a fire starter. The problem is I'm not actually near any... Oh, there's a bit of grass there, that's perfect. Then we just need a couple of sticks, and we're laughing. Now what I should probably do... Oh, I had one in my inventory, okay, that's fine. Won't be the first time that I've made a fire starter unnecessarily, and it won't be the last time. So what I should probably take the opportunity to do here is get a second torch, because 2 torches is better than 1 torch. But especially when you're early doors. So that will give me another torch, which we can then leave in situ for that. But normally, what I would tend to do is I would spend as much time as as possible sifting in the night during this thing, because sifting has got a chance of giving us more copper, and the nice thing is this is all sand, so we can sit here and just sift the contents of this, because we need the flax, we need we need a lot of flax, we need copper, and we need everything. Let's be honest, at this stage we are particularly vulnerable. So we'll wait till the morning. I have planted some seeds as well, just to, well, damn it, to progress that. And yeah, so I was going to spend the time until the morning, and that fire pit can continue to burn as well. The other ones are ready, so that's all done, which means I've now got a clay vessel for my back as well, which is great. So let me continue sifting. I'll be back in the morning. Alright, I've been sifting this sand here. We are... I should have a little bit of sphalerite. I picked up some native silver, which I've got no idea what I'm going to do with. Bones, gears, Got a couple of candles, some arrowheads, which, yeah, not really sure about. I think we're not far off. I'm trying to see what we got. We're not that far off of having enough flax to make the hoofer what's-a-majig. We have got a little bit of cooked red meat that will go a long way to helping there. Got my bedroll, we've got some food. I'm probably not going to get a chance to process, but we'll stick you down there. That's fine. They can go up there. We've got a tiara, a peridot. I mean, there's stuff here that we don't need, and there's stuff here that we do need. So let me make sure I've got those on me. We'll stick that bag, and I've got some building materials. I've got a law book, which, you know, to be fair, not overly useful. Well, then we've got a couple of bits and pieces down here, which are silver and a peridot, and then we've got that. That is, it's interesting as a item, but let's go and place you down. Let's stick those, one of those, and that in there for now, actually, and then we'll pop you on my back. We need to go and find some food. We can either go, I think we should probably just check over that way, get the boogie board, go and find some food, also go and try and find some copper. That's what we're after. I'd like a desert. Deserts are absolute dream areas for finding surface copper and surface tin, but you know, such as it is. Now, if I can find 40 copper, then I can make a copper pick and copper hammer. However, if I can find 55, I can make 3 ingots, or 3, I can make a copper pick, a tin bronze pick, a tin bronze hammer, and an ingot of tin bronze. So, because I've got the 5 cassiterite, which is going to make a big difference. Let's come in over here. I also need to run my accessibility tweaks. I'm going to get rid of the mist I don't like. It's pretty, don't get me wrong, but it's not conducive to survival. Weather effects, mist. There we go. Don't like it. Oh, I do like that though. Right. Now what we obviously need to be constantly aware of right now is that we're very, very squishy. However, we'll have those, and I'm going to grab those and we'll plant those back at the base camp area, so should we ever come back that way, we will be in a position to exploit it. Oh, hello. Yeah, ask and you shall receive, I suppose. Desert. Perfect. The other benefit to deserts, obviously, is you don't get wolves in them. Further south you will get hyenas, but you shouldn't get any hyenas up at this latitude. So that's a big and important bonus as well. Keep my eyes open for copper and caves, because while we are in a, I will use the word safe, but it's not truly safe, but I love these agricultural. What have you got? 37 gears for a finger. See, that's actually not bad. I'm going to get a few. Let me take 2, 3, 4. Just so. What have you got there? Rye or spelt? Does it really matter? Not really. That's our food situation addressed for a while. Let's now, well, I mean, there's plenty of mushrooms over there as well. And then you got this peculiar little bizarre. Doesn't really do anything, but right, copper and caves. This is what we're looking for. Preferably caves that oh good grief, I nearly sprinted off the edge then. That would have killed me. Preferably caves that you can climb down. Oh, we'll have a bit of flint while we're at it. I'm going to need it. Copper and caves. Well, you know what I'm looking for. So I'll be back in a little while. Alright, well, we found a little ruin. I don't think it's got a lot in it, but it is right next door to a cave, which I'll not complain at. Possibly even a couple of caves, which I'll not complain at, because yeah, it didn't yield anything other than that and a snake, which we'll not argue with. I've not been bitten by a snake yet, but that doesn't mean I want to go and start making a habit of it. So is there more caveage over this way? Found a little bit of copper. We've got 6 nuggets of copper, and let me just put you up there ready. And that cave would be lovely if I could get in it, which I can't because I don't have a pick. You don't realise just how much a simple thing like a pick is so vital to your day-to-day existence. So one of the things I do like with Vintage Story actually, and this is I think a big difference between this and Minecraft. In Minecraft you make, and I've spoken about this before, I know I have. In Minecraft you make wooden tools once for about 30 seconds at the start of the game, and you never make wooden tools again. In Vintage Story you make flint tools, and you make flint tools for quite a while. And then you get to copper tools, and even copper tools can take a while before you get out of Copper Age. So it does take a lot longer, in my experience, to progress in Vintage Story than it does in Minecraft. There's none of this you know, finding diamonds and off you go kind of gameplay that you get. You know, you are, oh, copper. Excellent. I'm going to stick a little pillar there. I also have found some silver. If we just have a look at the map, there's a silver thing there, meteoric iron there, some copper over there. So we're steadily finding what we need. I may have to dig myself some building blocks though, because that's what. No, I've been down. That was that. Okay, right. Let's continue hunting out here then. I'm still looking for those elusive copper bits, and once we've got those, then the other thing I should do while I'm out here, because I'm going to have to do this sooner rather than later, is I should chop down some trees, because I'm going to need to make myself a charcoal pit. But we just need to comb this desert area. Looking, here we go. A bit bright, but there we go. That's 20. We're almost over halfway there, because we have got a fair bit of copper. I mean, not enough for an ingot, but we've got a fair bit back at the base, or base camp 1, whatever we're going to call it. However, I still need to find a few more bits. And not cooperating. But yeah, we're going to need to get a charcoal pit going, because that I did have a kind of a first 7 days kind of playthrough of this pack just to see how it played, and that was something I found myself having to wait on, was the pits, the various pit kilns and stuff. So hence why I got the pit kilns done very early doors, so we could progress past that bit quickly, because otherwise you're waiting for stuff. Cassiterite, hello. We're definitely going straight to bronze. Although we will we'll still be able to. Yeah, no, that's fine. The bronze won't maybe be a problem, because we're going to be casting. Anyway, yeah, I just need to keep on hunting, keep on searching, keep on trying to find myself that elusive fun thing that we are looking for. Be it, again, we'll pick these up. They're not going to flower while they're out here, so, and then I can continue on. Right, I will see you in a bit. Alright, it's getting on in the day, but I'm just coming up from, I've come along, moved around here. We've found a little bit more copper. In fact, I've got enough copper now almost certainly to make the bronze I need. I've also chopped down a few trees. I do need to possibly get a little bit more wood for that, but I thought we'd just head over this way, see what we can find on some of these islandy areas, because that is a deep old cave. Can't really see what's going on down there though. There is some. Let's just stack those up and we'll grab those again. They can all be planted at the other side. Similarly, the thing now. Here is one of the mods we have. Here's the rivers mod cutting through the middle of this, and you can see there's also rivers over here. Something over there and there. Nothing massive, but yes, we haven't got the space for that, have I? Do I just tell you what? I'm not going to waste them. We'll plant them over here, and that way, if we're ever back this way, which is, unlikely, but then that tree will have grown and everything will be happy. In the meantime, I need more maple, because that is a walnut, and a walnut is not going to stack with what I'm carrying, unless, of course, yes, there is an option, isn't there? It says we can put my back thing back down. That can go in there. That, and that can all go in along with that. And We'll keep the food. 8 of 9, there's a chance, but he didn't. Okay. Right, let's have this walnut tree down. And then we can, from here we can quite easily get back to our home base. Because we're on the sea and we've got our super duper, I love the new ambient sounds, they are really nice. Our super duper boogie board, which is almost certainly overpowered, but yeah, what are you going to do, eh? We'll get there. Oh wow, these take such a long time with these things. I was actually thinking the other day how it's a bit weird that the copper, I suspect a copper axe would actually be less durable than a flint axe. Because when you get down to it, copper is actually not, well, oh wow, that is a lot of stuff, isn't it? I don't really want to leave all that. How do I, right, flaxseed can go, as can that. Let's get another stack of that. What else have we got that I can, what have I got that I can scoff? Got 3 pink oysters. And 4 black currants, which I can actually eat even though I'm sated, but that at least will give me more room for the wood that I've chopped down, because I don't really want to waste it. You know, that tree died to give me that wood. Pardon, that sounds wrong, I know, but and then we can swap that out and get rid of that. And get any more logs in the area. I think that's it. So we'll just take a quick squiz over this way. Now I say that is, I think that's a trader. I don't think there's anything exciting there. Well, other than a trader. And I think that might be something down there, but we'll go and have a look. And see what's what, shall we? Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. I'm not worried about one thing. That is a really nice wagon. That is a beautiful piece of sculpturizing. What have you got? Iron doors. Oh, okay, fine. See, you've got nothing I really want. These new paper patterns are going to be fun. As are new pictures, but they're not overly 6 gears for a half decent bed. But you know what? I am going to find a ruin with a decent bed in it at some point. Let's not worry about that. I do want to head this way down here a bit. Oh, police. Right, I think we're going to have to head home. It's getting dark and we really do need to get progressing on this. We've got 6 days until monsters spawn after this night, so in an ideal world we need to be getting back to our base camp where we can do something, and I'm not really seeing anything in this area, so from here I think we just go, well, we might as well skirt around the edge and then we can see if there's anything interesting over in this direction. Which I'm not seeing a huge amount of yet, but there we go. Okay, I will see you when I get back. And we are back. So we need to tackle several tasks. First things first, we need a hole in the ground. Because we're going to need to make a charcoal pit to get the charcoal. So we'll get you. Bang. 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 And then we'll just build this up here. We're gonna, wow, I really haven't got a lot of durability left on that axe, have I? And maybe I should have used a flint axe for this. Still, we're going to have plenty of firewood, so I suppose I shouldn't complain, eh? Nah. And then one more. Yeah, we've more or less wiped out a copper axe, but that's, yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. Copper is a particularly ineffective tool. Right, that goes in there. I need some grass. You are grass, you'll do. Thank you. And hop. Hop, 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 hop. Light it. And damn it. Cover it. Excellent. Right. That is a step in the right direction. These have all finished as well, which gives me an awful lot of options actually. First of which is to get rid of the rest of this lot if I can. Let's just stick those in there for now. Right, what do I need to do? I need to I need to sort myself out, that's what I need to do. Let's pick that back up. I don't want to inadvertently let that go out. So we're going to take those. I'm just going to swap some of these over for now. You can have that one as well. Then we'll take the candles. They can. There you go. That gives me not a lot of light, but at least a little bit of light over here. At least until we get to the point where we can do a lantern. Right, then we have got that's 62, and then our cassiterite is there. Now we're not going to get this done until we get the charcoal, so we are kind of stuck with that. I'm just also going to turn you into firewood just to get you out of the way. And we shall pop you there, for want of a better place. So we need to sift that. We've got some food. We need to plant those, and I probably need to do something in here just to turn this into something other than pig kilns. And yeah, let me get some of this stuff down. It doesn't really matter, this is just going to place because this is not a base. We will sift this. That's a given. And well, I'll be back in a short while. While we're waiting on that, I also have set a pickaxe, not a pickaxe, an axe mould cooking, because I'm going to have 3 ingots of tin bronze. My axe is looking fairly sorry for itself. But while we're waiting for that, and while we're just let me just mark that on the map, there were some caves closer by that I didn't. So the caves I went in were over that way. I'm fairly certain there was a couple of caves over here which I wanted to go and investigate when we came back. Here we go. Now I'm not sure. Oh, this is not. I probably should have grabbed myself a little bit more in the way of nerd polling materials before I committed to this. I've only got the 3 blocks on me, which is not ideal. But this is a good sized cave. This is there's some nerd polling material, you see. We can grab it from underneath. We don't need a lot, but it is nice to have a little. If I can get like, well, that is exactly 12, so, and then we can bring you over into that. That's fine. That gives me what I need to potentially survive. But let's head over and just do the stuff we can without worrying too much about the nerd foliage in the first instance, because this has got some interesting shapes going on down here, and these ravines can often lead to ruins, but of course it could lead to nothing. But at least it keeps me busy, keeps me thinking. We've got 6 days until monsters start spawning, and this becomes an entirely different proposition. A much scarier proposition, especially, I mean, it's scary enough just with drifters, but then in 120 we had the bowtorn and the shivers, and that becomes in, and then I decided to go and add rust and rock creatures as well, which yeah, I can't go that way, not with the equipment I have. I need a light, I need a lantern for that. And I know I don't actually need to have my spear ready, but it's, for me, it's I suppose it's the idea of habit forming. If you keep your habits, if you have good habits, and I'm not saying I do, but if you have good habits, try and keep on top of them, because they will save your life. Nothing there. This is probably one of the more disappointing caves that I've thrown myself down. Come on, there must be at least one small ruin down here, just a tiny little one. I'm not asking for much. Wow. Well, I've been right royally gipped on that, haven't I? This is probably one of the most disappointing caves that it has ever been my misfortune to dive into. Actually, no, it's, I've definitely had worse. I mean, this at least actually had stuff to keep me going backwards and forwards. We'll come out this way, I suppose. But yeah, it wasn't great. Still, it was a cave, which means it was at least somewhat entertaining and kept me out of trouble for half an hour. Is there another one over here anywhere? Yes, there is, but I think that is the other side of that. And then I think that's kind of it for caves on and around here. As I say, there was a little bit over there. I really don't want to go into that redwood forest, just because I'd rather not encounter anything that grows. Just because hostile mob monsters are off doesn't mean bears and wolves are. Right, so we just need to... I should go and have a look. I really should. Let me eat that. We just need to wait on those two things. That's the other bit of the cave that we found. 14, 17, 15. That will do me. Right, let's go and have a gentle look over here, stealthy like. Using all of the tools at our disposal. Which, pig. Get that out my offhand as well, so I'm not consuming hunger. On that. Yeah, it seems to be a reasonably... Yes, don't tempt fate. Come on, John. You know the rules. You know the rules. Some croppage over there. Carrots by the looks of it. Mushrooms. Really not seeing much worthwhile pushing in there, I don't think. Alright, we're going to just wait out the things and then we can actually start our process. And of course we can't even use water to cool the things, but I still need that flax. And that really does need me to either find growing flax, obviously, or ruins with clothes in that I can recycle. Both of those are acceptable. But right now we're waiting on that, so I'll be back in a bit. Alright, well, the fire pit is finished. I went hunting fish, which means that my X skills survival skill has gone up, so I can go with a long life, which will give me more health. Well rested, which increases my experience. I think it's going to be between maximum saturation and long life. Health, I think, is probably the more valuable one, especially while we're at this point where our life, an extra 5 health points is going to be the difference between life and death once the monsters start spawning. That is not ready. However, we can start working on this. Hopefully that will be not too long, because you know it's a similar, I think it's a similar kind of length of time for both of these, so we can get the charcoal and we can see about getting the, I mean, I'd like to get to the point where that's ready, and I've created another raw storage vessel. We're going to cook up multiple storage vessels until at least we can make the saw and make chests. Because the moment we get a tent bag, that's when our life changes considerably, because at that point we can carry storage around with us. I need to do some testing, because I've never tried this out with the tent bag. If I were to build a tent bag that were if you wondered what that was a tabby jumping up onto the top of the unit behind me. She likes to be in what she calls the up. I think, like all cats, if there's an opportunity to be high up in the world, they're there. She's also in the room. Both the tabby and my ginger, so TGA and Cromwell, are both in the room with me, and they don't get on, but strangely enough they'll end up in the same room together, and I wish I had the extra information on there. I cannot figure out for the life of me why they hover around each other yet don't get on so much. And she's so cute as well. Just laid up there staring at him. He's fast asleep, he doesn't care. Right, so I was looking at what we can do with the various foods we've got as well. So if I look at this, I can bake it into chard, but that's about it with this one. You can make, now this will slice into sliced rye bread, and it doesn't change anything, it just goes from that to there. However, if you bake it, you will get rye rusks, which become fresh for a long time. However, I haven't got fire clay yet, so I can't make a fire clay oven to work off of that one. So I'm waiting on this, and I mean, what we can do is we can go and grab well, let's go and grab the crucible. But all of this is going to have to come with me ultimately, and the crucible's going to go in there with, let's go and get the 55 of those. Oh, I didn't need to, I've got black coal, haven't I? That would have dealt, yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will make me 300 units of tin bronze. Now charcoal will go to 1300. We've got some coke, which will go even higher. I don't know where I've got. Oh, black coal. I appear to have multiple black coal. Okay. That's all good. Well, that's one thing less, because now I can stick the charcoal away. But right now we are just pushing for this to complete, and then I want to cook that ready for when we can do a tent. But we do need to probably, that's going to go into my backstory. This is going to be an interesting one. We are going to have to go out and explore to try and find either some flax or another ruin where we can get some more fibre. That's the bit we're missing. And bony soil, if we look at panning, you pan sand goes blah blah, right click, the type, it makes no difference aside from the results, same results. So sand, just trying to see if we can't get a list of, it doesn't really tell you what you'll get out of it, but I don't think you can get flax from bony, you get the flax from the bony soil, and that's where we're at. But we're waiting on this, so I'll see you in a bit. Right, we have got the last mould. I'm gonna try and get this up and running before we start. Well, I suppose over here we can start you off with, let's just whack those in, and let's get that going. No, let's not do that. let's make sure. I'll try and remember me recipes. 1, 2. I only need 1, don't I? Tongs. Yeah, I only actually need 1. So yeah, I'm going to need that. Can I put you down? No, you can't. Okay. Great. Well, that can go in there. That can just go up there for now. So we can light you up, and then we'll grab you. And we'll get those in, followed by those. Then I'll go and get some logs, and we can I think it's just 4. Oh no, it's 8. No, on that one it's 8. Damn it. Get there eventually. Then at least that's cooking ready. Right, now you need to get up to 700, and then we might as well just use, I think maybe 4 or 5 of those should be more than enough. 5 days before monsters start spawning. We are getting increasingly close to the trouble times. But steady. This is all steady work. And yeah, we'll get there. That's at 700 now, so we can take you out and we can put you in. I can go back over there. I'm probably just going to go down here and place that, because I'm going to want to be able to see what I'm doing with this lot once that's done. Yeah, and oh, damn it! And then we need to work out what we're going to do with all of these storage and wood and things, because clearly I'm not going to just walk around with that forever. Right, so we're waiting for this to cook. It's going to take a hot minute, so I'll be back once that's done. Alright, and here we are. So, pick. Hammer. Axe. Pop that away, and we can pop you up there. Not that. I wanted to pop that there for now. And again, these are all things that we are going to need to get into a tent, but I can't do anything until we've got enough flax fibres to make the tent bag. Now, the flax fibres, I need 16, and I've got 13, so I'm 3 shy. Everything else is makeable, so that's all good. And yeah, I think we're going to come down here and we are going to get that can be our screenshot for this episode. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.